Okay. So success is progressive, as I was saying, and we're going to go ahead. I'm going to share my iPad screen with you guys so that we know how to properly take bag alerts trades so that we can be successful, profitable traders. Okay. So here we go, guys. All right, perfect. So first thing we're gonna do is I'm just gonna take it back to the basics real quick. We're gonna go on here and we're gonna go ahead and find a signal, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and take this one. It says NZD CAD buy limit, okay? Now before I continue, let me actually write here what I was telling you guys. For MT4 from bag alerts, you wanna go ahead and take steady swipe trades, gold cup, and swipe coin. Okay, now you can make a lot of money just taking the signals, but what's important is you need to know how much you're risking whenever you enter a trade, okay? Because you don't want to get greedy, as I already mentioned. So we're gonna go ahead and go back to this. This is called a signal, okay? I'm not doing a foundations. I'm just showing you guys real quick how to calculate pips and risk, okay? So they said the entry price is 0.86510, okay? So 0.86510. Okay, as you know, an entry price is just the price in which you enter the market, okay? All right, stop loss is 0.86160. And then your take profit is going to be 0.86731. Okay, all right, now understand when you are buying, price is going up. You want price to increase in direction, okay? So therefore our entry price is right here, our stop loss is at the bottom because it's our safety net, and our take profit is going to be up here. Okay, so in order to calculate our risk, I always like to start with risk. Okay, we are going to calculate this right here. How much are we risking to enter this trade? Okay, all right, so we're gonna do entry price minus stop loss. Literally this minus this, okay? That's just the formula. Like I said, go back to foundations if this is confusing. I'm not gonna go into depth, okay? Now, as you can see, you have 0.86510 minus 0.86160. Now, here's the trick. You wanna go ahead into your MetaTrader 4 app, okay? And you're gonna look for the NZD CAD, okay? Now, if you didn't know this trick, on your MetaTrader 4 app, it's going to highlight in bold numbers the pips, okay? The numbers for pips, all right? Which is 4 and 5. You guys see the 4 and 5 are the bolded numbers. That's the third and fourth number after the decimal. So now I know, okay, I'm looking at the third and fourth number after the decimal to calculate my pips, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take 5.1 minus 1.6, and that is going to give me 5.1 minus 1.6, 35. Now, if you're new on this call, you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is a lot of math. Guys, I promise it gets easier over time. It becomes like mental math. There's no way I lay in my bed every day with my eyes halfway open and I'm able to do this, okay? It just takes a little bit of practice, and then eventually it becomes really fast. You realize, okay, it's just the third and fourth number after the decimal, this minus this, okay, 35 pips. So guys, our risk here is 35 pips, okay? All right, and then now we're gonna calculate our reward real quick. All right. So for reward, we're going to do take profit minus entry price. All right. We're doing this. Okay. So because I already saw, I know it's the third and fourth number after the decimal. So I'm going to do 73 minus 51. Okay, 73 minus 51 for take profit 1 is 22 pips. Okay, so our take profit 1 is always going to be the more solid one for a new beginner, right? Take profit 1 is almost always going to be hit, and that's why it's the less riskiest one. Okay, but here you can see we are risking 35 pips to make 22 pips at take profit 1. Okay, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to turn this into money. Okay, so if I have 35 pips at 0.01, that equals $3.50. If this is confusing, I need you to watch the foundations, okay? And I'm going to drop this after. So I know at 0.001, I'm risking $3.50 to make $2.20 because 22 pips at 0.01 equals $2.20. Okay, so then at 0.02, this is all I do, guys. I know, oh, all I'm doing is doubling. Oops, $3.50 is $7. $3.50 plus $3.50 is $7 and $4.40. Okay, I'm going fast, but start seeing the pattern here. At 0.03, that means that's literally just $3.50 times 3, which is $10.50. I'm literally just adding. I'm adding 350. I'm adding 220, right? $6.60. I literally just keep adding 350. Just keep adding 220. Now at 0.04, guys, let me get some interactions in the chat. What is our take profit at 0.04? If you guys are adding with me, what is it at 0.04? $14, literally, yes. Thank you. What is the risk? I'm sorry, what is the take profit? $8.80. That's it, guys. So now, before you enter a trade, you know, okay, I'm about to risk this much to make this much. So if you have $100 in your account, it's up to you to decide, am I willing to risk $3.50 to make $2.20, $7, $10, $14, etc., etc., etc. That is up to you. So no one can decide that except for you and what is on your trading plan. Okay, so I hope you guys understand this. All right, so once you figured that out, now taking back alerts taking back alert signals is really just going to consist of you calculating your risk, going to put it into the app and letting it ride. You should not sit on your phone all day glued to it like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. No, because you already calculated your risk before you entered the trade. So you are already anticipating, I could potentially lose $14 or I could potentially make an $8 gain. Okay, that's literally it. So let me go ahead and get some sevens in the chat if you understood that. And give me 1 second. I'm about to grab some water real quick. All right. All right. Let's go. Okay, cool. So now that we've done that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the live sessions. So this is you, the bag alerts chats signals, I'm sorry, is just for you to take the signals while you're on the go. So, okay, cool. You know, I'm at brunch. I can't get on a live session. Let me calculate this risk real quick. Okay, cool. I'm putting it into the app. Oh, dang, I'm at work. I obviously can't get on a live session. I'm going to still get in it, put it in. Okay. So that is the bag alerts. So now when you're on a live session, I'm going to go ahead and share my computer with you guys and show you guys what I particularly do. All right. So I'm logging into my IM center. Now, to become great at anything, you just have to practice, okay? So the whole goal is not for you to learn everything, okay? No. It's kind of like a sport, right? You can't be a pro basketball player, football player, tennis player, swimmer. We're not doing that. We can't go to the Olympics for every sport in the book, right? Instead, we want to go ahead and master one strategy. Okay, so that's where you're gonna go down here. So if you have the elite pack, you're gonna get access to all of this. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys for your package what would be ideal for you to do. Now, let's start with people who just have the FRX package. Okay, if you just have the FRX package, right, you have all of these lovely, wonderful educators that you can make money with. Okay, now on Sundays in particular, we have someone named Kim Torres. She does a live analysis at 10 p.m. Eastern. Now, her strategy, it says right here, it's supposed to be very advanced, okay, because it's live analysis, right? But when you're on the live session, she's going to call out trades. I'm going to talk about that in just 1 second, okay? Now, we also have all of these other educators. Now, for me, some of my favorites, okay, are Abel Melendez, Forex 101. You see he's beginner friendly, right? So if you go up here, it says basics. Tyrone Foster, 6 a.m. Eastern, right? Johnny Blanco, Abel Melendez. I recommend Tyrone Foster or Abel Melendez if you have just the FRX and you're starting out. Now, let's say I'm just doing Abel Melendez, okay? Now, what you want to do is when you click on an educator, you go to their favorite sessions, and in their favorite sessions, they're going to give you a breakdown of their strategy, right? Because if you get on just like their last session, you're going to be like, what the heck is this? So on their favorite sessions, they're going to label a bunch of things or a bunch of videos where they're teaching you the basics. So let's say today was your first day trading and you have the FRX package and you want to learn how to trade with Abel Melendez. You're going to go ahead and literally start here, okay? Now, if you want to binge watch all these videos, I'm not stopping you. However, I would say take it day by day, right? Let's say today, go ahead and watch this video, internalize it. Tomorrow, this video. The next day, this video. Now, look, there's what, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's around 30 days worth of videos. Now, imagine you're not going to become an expert in 30 days, but imagine you look back 30 days from today and you say, wow, I watched one video a day. I got educated once a day, and now I'm a better trader than I was on my first day, right? So understand that becoming a profitable trader and securing the bag properly in this space just takes your commitment and your dedication, okay? It's not about your upline or who enrolled you. It's really you taking the initiative, okay? So now, when you're on a live session with him, right?
Right, in a matter of a year or two. Right, and based off the news that we seen yesterday, right, we actually seen a bullishness for the year talking about our.
Okay, so now let's say he's going over analysis, right? After you've watched the basics and you're starting to tune into the live sessions and you're thinking, okay, cool, I think I got this. What's going to happen is all the educators on their live sessions are going to be analyzing pairs. Now you can see here, he's analyzing the euro for the US dollar. Okay. And you see this, and this looks like, what in the world, right? Especially if you're new. Well, let me explain to you guys something. This right here, he's literally giving you the entry price, he's giving you a take profit and a stop loss, okay? Now, because you know the basics of Forex, you've already watched some of his favorites videos, you know how to take this trade. But let me break it down for you guys real quick so that you guys can understand, okay? So I'm actually gonna draw this real quick and we're gonna go over it. So we're on a live session with Abel Melendez, right? Doop, 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 doop. And I'm gonna give you guys different scenarios, all right? I'm gonna share my screen in a second. I just wanna draw this out for you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing because I wanna show you guys now through my iPad, what in the world am I looking for on live sessions? Now, this applies for any live session. When the educator is giving you the trade ideas during their live sessions, you wanna go ahead and, make sure you get in, right? That's why they call them out on their live sessions. So Abel Melendez in particular here, okay, he said the entry price is 1.15860. The stop loss is 1.15368. And the take profit is 1.16538. Okay, this is take profit, this is entry price, this is stop loss. Now, because you've already watched your foundations and you're pretty, oh, dang. I was sharing the wrong thing the whole time. Ha! 1 second. Y'all should have told me I wasn't sharing it. Okay. Oh, I was sharing it. No? Was I? Okay. So because I've watched my foundations and I know how to read the charts now, or just the basic stuff, I know this is a buy limit. Okay. So buy limit Euro USD. He literally just gave us this setup right here from tuning into the live session, okay? So that's literally how this works. I'm gonna give you guys another example. So you understand how plugging into the live sessions consistently with one educator is gonna give you even more setups for you to capitalize off of, okay? All right, so that is one example, right? So that's Abel Melendez. As you guys can see, as I was mentioning, he's gonna go ahead. All these educators, the whole purpose is for them to give you live setups on their sessions, okay? Okay, so don't forget what I said. When you choose an educator, watch their favorite sessions, get acquainted with their strategy. As you're plugging into the live sessions, it's gonna go hand in hand. You're gonna look up in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and you're gonna think, wow, I know how to trade now because I've been consistently plugging in with the same educator. Do not bounce around, okay? Okay, that was for the FRX side. I'll talk about Kim Torres if I have some time in a moment, okay? Now, let's go to the add-ons. The add-ons are lit, all right? So, we're gonna talk about pivots real quick. Okay, we have this lady named Lee Allen. You guys ever look at the chats at 9:30 a.m., you see that people are making their rent in minutes. And that is because Lee Allen does what you call trade indices. Indices move super duper fast, and during the stock market open, you can make a lot of money. So on her live sessions, she actually calls out the setups, all right? So this goes hand in hand with pivots. You guys haven't been on her live sessions lately, okay? I'm gonna go to the strategies and I'm gonna go to pivots because she is teaching on pivots. I'm going to go to master trades. That's where she drops her particular signals. Okay. I would say with Lee Allen for NAS 100, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, or leaders, I would say have a minimum of 200, 250 in your account for indices. Okay. Sorry. So during her session, she's going to be analyzing the market, but she's going to give you the entry on her master trades. Okay. Someone could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if this is moving the right way. Okay, now because the market is closed right now, okay, the market is closed right now, but basically, let me show you what it would look like, okay?
Every day, how we do this strategy.
Boom. Right here, you're trading live with her. At 9:30, literally the market moves like this. So she's telling you, hey guys, we're gonna get in at this price for the buy or at this price for the sell. If you're trading with Lee Allen, guys, make sure you're using buy stops or sell stops, okay? So 5 minutes prior to 9:30, you put in this buy stop, you put in the take profit right here, you put in the sell stop, you put in the take profit right here. Now, guys, on a scale from 1 to 10, how advanced this is, I'm gonna give it a 9. Okay, so if you're sitting on this call and you're new and you're thinking, Raquel, you're confusing the crap out of me, it's okay. Yes, it's a 9. Okay, for level of expertise and experience, I would give it a 9. So what you want to do is plug into her sessions the same way you would plug in with anyone else, over and over again. Watch the favorite sessions so that you know the strategy, okay? But the reason I wanted to point her out is because when you see a lot of people making a lot of money at 9:30 a.m. and you're thinking, how in the world did this person just make $200 in 5 minutes? It's probably because they're plugging in with Lee Allen, okay? So as you can see here, she has a lot of recorded sessions as well. As you can see, it's probably about 30 videos. Like I said, start somewhere. Okay, start somewhere and eventually you're going to start to get it. I promise you, I remember how it felt when I was new and I got on a first Go Live session and I'm like, I don't really know if I'm going to get this. This is like another language. But as I continue to plug in every single day, at least an hour, I was like, oh, wow, I'm starting to get this. And that's how everyone learns how to trade. So just think about what you spend your free time on, right? Your leisure time. When you get home from work, are you playing 2K? Are you sitting around, watching The Real Housewives? What are you doing, right? And sometimes you're going to have to make that sacrifice and say 1 hour of my day for the next 30 days, I'm going to go ahead and plug into a session so I can actually learn this skill that's going to pay me. All right. Okay, cool. So that's Lee Allen. Now, with anything else, right? Let's go on to Gold Cup. I've seen a lot of success with Gold Cup. I'm going to point out for you guys just people the educators that I've seen a lot of people making a lot of money with. Obviously, all these educators get paid for a reason. They're all great. But I'm going to point out for you guys the ones that I've seen are really legit, okay? So first one we have here is Luke Longmire at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, guys. Every single morning, he's going to give you setups for the day. His strategy, believe it or not, actually, he is the person I learned how to trade with my first 3 months. Okay, I had actually messaged him on Instagram. He had told me which sessions to get on, and I learned how to trade, and boom. Okay, and now he has his own session. So, of course, you can go on to favorite sessions first. Okay, mine said day 1 boot camp all the way to day 5 boot camp. As you can see, his favorite sessions are not 30 sessions, right? So you might want to plug in more with his recorded sessions as well. So let me show you guys how this works. Getting on Luke's session. Okay, So of course he's gonna go over, you know, the banks, the news, all that good stuff. Now here, okay, he's gonna give you live trade setups. Okay, so what he did right here, just because I know his style of trading and I know how this works, he is telling you to get into XAUUSD right here, and he's going to make you, this is called a break and a retest, and he is telling you to go ahead and take these as take profits. Okay, so he's probably going to tell you that your stop loss is right here. Okay, so on his live session, this is our entry price, right? This is our take profits, and this is going to be our stop loss. Now, because you're on a live session with him, you're picking up on it. Now you can become your own signal. So guess what? On his live session, you are executing XAUUSD for a buy, and you put this as a take profit and this as a stop loss. So that's why plugging into these sessions pays off, okay? So that's what he's gonna do on his live session. He's gonna give you multiple trade setups, right? As you can see, by the end of the session, you would have been major in profit already on that gold signal. So during his session, you're making money, okay? So it seemed like he focused a lot on gold that day. Okay, great. But that's how that works, okay? All right, another educator I want you guys to look into. Her name is Anastasia or Anastasia. I'm not really sure. Anastasia, I think. Sorry. Butchered that, right? So let's go ahead on her favorite sessions. There's a lot of stuff to learn about, right? Boot camps. As you can see, every educator has their own boot camp and their own style of trading. So you see why you don't want to hop around. You literally want to choose an educator, watch their favorite sessions, and learn how to trade like them, okay? All right, volume profile, right? Point of control, the golden indicator. I've heard of this, right? Okay, now on her sessions, she's gonna do the same thing, guys. She's gonna call out live trade setups, and you wanna go ahead and take them, okay? So let me show you an example. So you're on a live session with her. She says, okay, guys, we're gonna wait for 4355. We're gonna wait for the candle to close above 4355 to get in for a buy, I believe. Okay. But because you're on the live session with her, boom, you're going to make money. Okay. So that's how you capitalize off of making money on live sessions with expert educators. I'm telling you, it has really, really changed the game for me when it comes to trading. Now, something else I want to touch on. These are just some educators that I touched on just now for FRX, but I'm going to go over onto the DCX channel real quick with you guys, because if you guys are not hip with DCX, ooh, you are missing out, okay? So we're going to go here to DCX. Now, there are a lot of educators here. I'm going to point out some of my favorites and some of the ones that I know are making a lot of people a lot of money. I'm going to start with the more beginner-friendly educator. His name is Sean, okay? This is him right here. As you can see, he goes live Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 8 p.m. and 7 p.m. Now, on his live sessions, he's going to give you live trade setups for cryptocurrencies, for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, okay, and more, but I know for sure he covers those on his sessions. Now, the sessions that he hosts on Mondays, and you're going to notice this pattern and this trend for all educators, usually on their first sessions of the week, they go over their strategies. A lot of the educators will go over, they'll be like, all right, you know, it's the start of a new week. If you're new to my session, this is how I run my stuff. Boom, right? So this is Sean. He's really, really good. I got on, I remember the first time I got on one of his sessions, I was like, I'm never missing one again. Like, what? He is lit, okay? So he's literally giving you the trade ideas. Now, right now, if you're new, you're probably reading this like, what the heck does any of that mean? But remember, as you continuously get on his sessions, he's actually going to break this down for you. What is a resistance zone? You're buying Ethereum. What is a TV resistance zone alert, right? Basically here, guys, I'm not even going to cap to you guys. He's telling us that we're going to buy Ethereum, okay, at a at 3,800, we're gonna buy Ethereum. Okay, that's what he's telling us. Okay, here he's telling us we're gonna sell Ethereum at 3,733. So kind of like Lee Allen, he's given us two options. Okay, but that's what he's gonna be doing on his live sessions. When I tell you, I've seen people flip their accounts. I mean, heavily flip their accounts getting on his sessions. Okay, all right. So that's Sean. Now, I want to focus on two more educators real quick. We have Crypto Picasso and Curtis Cobain. Now, Curtis Cobain, when I tell you he is a wizard, oh my goodness, I cannot miss one of his sessions. He is going to tell you all coins to invest into, how to create your own portfolio for cryptocurrencies, how to invest into these coins. He literally predicts to a T what the coins are going to do, and it happens. He's predicted so many main cap coins and low cap coins and all these coins so well. If you plug in with him, your portfolio is going to be so extensive. I promise you, you're going to be able to retire yourself. Like, just off of having a crypto portfolio. You're going to be set for life. So that's Curtis Cobain. He goes over all that. It's not trading. He's going over more so the long-term investments when it comes to cryptocurrencies. Now, Crypto Picasso, he's actually going over analyzing day trading cryptocurrencies as well, similar to Sean. Okay, very similar to Sean. He is a wizard, especially for Bitcoin. Okay, so when you get on his live sessions, he's going to tell you what Bitcoin's going to do tomorrow. And you're going to be able to get in, call it a day. So if you ever go on the Swipecoin app, right? If you have the Swipecoin app, or if you're in Bag Alerts and you see a Bitcoin signal, it's usually from Crypto Picasso. You want to go ahead and get in it because you're going to make a lot of money. Okay? All right, cool. So I'm not done yet, but with all the information I've given you so far, let me get some spaghettis in the chat. If you're getting a little bit of sauce, maybe you got educated on something you'd never heard of before today. Maybe you learned something new. Let me get some spaghetti emojis in the chat. Okay, let's go. Who's ready to make some money, guys? Who's ready to make some money next week? All right, now I did say that I was going to go back to Kim Torres, so I'm gonna keep my word real quick, okay, because Kim Torres goes live tomorrow and we all have access to her live session. You can make your weekly goal on her session, honestly, right? So I'm gonna go back to FRX. Click Kim Torres. Okay. Now, as you can see here, she's going to give us around 10 trades on her session. Now, as you can see here, she is giving us trades on very volatile pairs. Volatile means they move really, really fast. So you want to be very, very careful. Okay. XAUG, USD, that's, I believe, silver, right? You want to make sure you're ready for that. Okay. Here's another one. GBP, JPY. Jesus. Okay. So here, she's going to tell us, okay, when to buy or when to sell. You're going to see most of these educators, they're going to tell you buy zones or sell zones, right? But you're on her session with her and she's going to say, okay, you're going to want to sell at this area, 153.273, 153.153, right? Or you're going to wait for price to come up here and you're going to buy. You're going to see that it's a normal thing when watching these educators. You just want to make sure that you are keeping track of their alerts, right? Where they said, okay, we're going to buy at this price, we're going to sell at this price. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't try to do your own thing. Just listen to the educators. They know what they're talking about. Okay, so sometimes we do have trainings on like how to take Kim Torres signals, all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take any questions that you all may have. But just to recap really, really, really quickly, right? Make sure that you guys are in the Bag Alerts chat. And if you're not, go ahead and send your active status to your upline so that they can add you on there. Okay, the bag alerts signals are for you to take when you're on the go. Okay, so go ahead and take them. Make sure before you take them, you are actually calculating your risk and you're identifying how much you're risking to your reward. Okay, then I want you to go ahead and familiarize yourself with one educator and one strategy. Remember, when you are on with an educator, go ahead and watch their favorite sessions so you can get acquainted with their strategy and how that works. Once you do that and you start to continuously plug into their live sessions, go ahead and take their live trade setups from their live sessions so that you can make some money throughout the day as well. And then guess what? You're going to be a profitable trader. Do not hop around from educator to educator. And that is how you secure the bag efficiently and effectively, right? It doesn't take too much, guys, just a little bit of discipline and consistency. So I'm going to stop recording this now.